Let's order the English alphabet from A to Z together. If you have physical letters like I do, you can do this at home, or you can simply just follow along with me. So I've spread out all of my letters, which contain A to Z, and now I'm going to put them in order and make sure they're facing the right way. So the first letter of the English alphabet is the letter A. So I'm going to look for the letter A. Okay, here it is. I'm going to pop it over here. Now, every time I put a letter down, I'm actually going to cover it up. And then with my other hand, I'm going to trace that letter on the desk. Now, I'm right-handed. I write with my right hand, so I'm going to use my right hand rather than my left. And I'm going to trace the letter A. Now, when I did it, I went to the left and came down. Perfect. So if I had placed it like that, but I naturally went to the left, and this is going to the right, then I would reverse it. Okay, after the letter A, we need a B. Okay, here's the letter B, so I'm going to place that there. Now, to see if the B is facing the right way, because does a B go that way or does a B go this way, what we can do is use our bed method. Okay, so I've got my two hands like this, and it's meant to kind of make a bed. So the middle section is like your bed. These are your bed frames, the bed end, you know, the start of the bed, the end of the bed. And when we read from left to right. And also B comes before D in the alphabet. So to know that this is a B, I make my bed B, D. And I know it's going to be this one because it's on the left and it has a left stem. So I'm going to match that up. Yep. So the stem is on the left and the circle comes in. So that's correct. The next letter we have is going to be letter C. Okay. So I'm going to put a C there, cover it up. I'm going to trace it. When I do my C, I go to the left and that goes to the left. I need a D. Okay, here's my letter D. So I'm going to put that there. Again, use my bed method. B, D. Yep, that matches up. I'm going to look for a letter E. Here it is. It's upside down. Okay, I'm going to put it there. I'm going to cover it up. I'm going to trace. So that's how I do my E. Oh, that's actually going the opposite way. So I'm going to flip that around. Okay, the letter F. Cover. I'm hooking to the left. Yep, left. Very good. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. How are you going along at home? You doing well as well? Okay, so F, G, cover it up. Okay, I'm going to the left and I'm hooking to the left. Fantastic. H. Here we go. Yep, to the right. Then the letter G, H, I. Now, I always know that I follows H, and here it is. Simply because it makes the word hi. I. It's an open syllable. So that's how I always remember that the H and the I go together. So I might spread these out a bit. Fantastic. So we're off to an amazing start. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Here's my J. Okay, I'm going to cover it up. All right, when I do a J, I go to the left and then do a dot. Oh, that's going to the right. So that's reverse. And turn that around. So that's my J. H, I, J, K. Okay, here's my K. Cover it up. I went to the right. Yep, it's going to the right. Fantastic. J, K, L. That's a nice easy one. M. Okay. Yes, this is my M. Okay. M. Good. N. Now, how I always remember M than N, N is like a smaller version of M. So if you like cover that up, it kind of looks like an N. So an M is like a 2 of an N, if that makes sense. So I always remember that the big comes first and the small comes second. So J, K, L, M, N, O, okay, P. Is this my P? Okay, so I'm going to put P there. Yep, so I went to the right, fantastic. N-O-P-Q. All right, so I'm going to put Q here. Now, with my Q, sometimes students might do this, or they might do that, or maybe they've done both of this. And how I remember P and Q, the way they face, is as if they're best friends having a chat, having a bit of a gossip. So I always have the circles facing each other. So J, K, L, M, N, O. And then we've got P and Q, who are best friends. They're saying hi to each other. Okay, N-O-P-Q-R. The letter R, okay. So we've got the letter R here. R, S. Okay. So I went to the left, and that's going to the left. S-T, T. Good. U. Fantastic. U, V. This is a V. W. An X. A Y. Okay, so I'm going to cover, and then I'm going to go like that. So I've gone to the right and then hooked it down. Oh, that's actually going. So I went to the left. That's going to the. Because that's my Y. Fantastic when you go to the left. And then this is my Z. So if I put my Z there, but again, if I just cover that up, for a Z, I'm going to go here, go to the right, and then come down and zigzag. Oh, that's actually going to the left and zigzagging. So I've got to turn that one around. All right, so I think we've completed our alphabet, and all the letters are in the correct order and facing the right way. So let's go through it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Fantastic. Now, if you need more help ordering these together, you can check out my song, the ABC song, on my YouTube, Learn with Mitch. And what it does is it actually breaks these letters into 3. So it'll say A, B, C, so you can learn that together. D, E, F, you can learn those 3 together. G, H, I, learn that together. Fantastic. And now we have the order of the English alphabet from A to Z.